Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 8 math. So you can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 8 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter reflections, find the coordinates, symmetry, identify reflections, rotations and translations. Translations, graph the image. Translations, find the coordinate. So let's just start with the first lesson, that is symmetry. Okay, is the dotted line a line of symmetry? No, the line of symmetry is the line that divides the image into two equal parts, right? So that is not the line of symmetry. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, is the dotted line a line of symmetry? Yes, it is, right? If you fold the image along the one along, that is exactly same, right? So the correct option is yes, this is a line of symmetry. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? No. Is a dotted line a line of symmetry? No. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? Yes, it is, right? If you fold the image along the dotted line, the two images are exactly same. So the correct option is yes. Is the dotted image a line of symmetry? Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is no. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is yes, it is a line of symmetry. The correct option is yes. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is yes, it is, right? Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is no, it is, right? The correct option is no. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is no, it is not a line of symmetry. Is the dotted line a line of symmetry? The correct option is yes. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. Okay, the next lesson is identify reflections, rotations, and translations. Okay, so just look at this shape. Which image is a reflection? So just look at the this is the image, right? You have to find the reflection. So what is reflection? A reflection flips the figure over a line to create a image, right? So the mirror image is the reflection. So which is the mirror? A, B, C. Yes, just look at this line. B is the reflection of the A, right? A reflection flips the figure over a line to create a mirror image. A rotation turns the figure around a point. A translation slides the figure to a different location, right? So B is the reflection of the shape. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, look at this shape. Which image shows a translation? So, which is the correct option? Translation means moving the image to a new place, right? All the coordinates are new in this case. So, which is the translation? A, B, C. A is translation? No. A is the reflection of this image. B is the translation. B is the translation because C is the rotation. So B is the translation because you need to see from this point you moved along this point, all the coordinates are exactly new. So B is the translation. Okay, look at this shape. Which image shows a rotation? So rotation means you rotated the image along a point. So which is the rotation? A, B, C. B is the rotation. The correct option is B. You can see along this point, this one is moved here. So B is the rotation. Very good. Okay, look at this shape. Which image shows a translation? A, B, C. Which is the correct option? A is the translation. Very good. The correct option is A. Look at the shape. Which image shows a translation? Which is the correct option? B is the translation, isn't it? Yes, the correct option is B. B is the translation. C is the translation. Oh, yes. B is the rotation. C is the translation, right? C is the translation. Okay, look at this shape. Which image shows a reflection? Which is the correct option? A, B, C. Reflection is very good. A is the reflection, right? Okay, look at this shape. Which image shows a rotation? A, rotation. Yes, A is the rotation. C is the rotation. Yes, it is C. C is the rotation. Okay, look at this shape. Which image shows a reflection? B is the reflection. The correct option is B. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is translations. Graph the image. Okay, graph the point N 810 after a translation 6 units down, right? So you need to point N 6 units down. So let's see how you. Okay, here it is. The coordinates are 8 and 10. You have to move 6 units down. Okay, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you are here. Because you moved 6 units down and the coordinates are 8 and 4. So because you just moved down, only the y coordinates are changed, right? So the new coordinates are 8 and 4. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the graph, the image of S02 after a translation 2 units down. So when you translate it to 2 unit down, it would be 1, 2 here. It is 0 and 0, right? Yes, it is 0 and 0. It's It's okay if you finished. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, graph the image V29 after translation 4 unit right. So just move it 4 unit right. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. It would be now here. Okay, here it is. The coordinates are 6 and 9. The correct option is 6 and 9. So the new coordinates are 6 and 9. Option 1 is the correct option. Okay, graph the image negative 10, 0 after translation of 9 unit right. So you need to move 9 unit right. So it would be from here to here. The correct option is negative 10 and negative 1 and 0, right? The correct option is option number 1. Okay, graph the image z negative 3, 0 after translation 4 unit right. So when you move it 4 unit, it would be 1, 2, 3. Here it is, right? It would be then here. The correct option is 4 unit down. Okay, down. So that would be option number 2, not right. Okay, graph the image M06 after translation 9 unit down. So which is the correct option? From here it is 9 unit down. So it would be here, right? Below x-axis. Yes, option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, graph the image B negative 9, 1 after the translation of 1 unit left. Negative 9, 1 after translation of 1 unit left. It would be option number 1. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next one. The next one is translations find the coordinates. Okay, the point G32 is translated 2 units right. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? 2 unit right. Here it is. When you move 2 unit right, it would be here, right? And the coordinates are 3 and No, 5 and 2 then. The coordinates are then 5 and 2. You can see here. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, the point L22 is translated 4 unit right, 3 unit right. What are the coordinates of the resulting point N? So you need to move 3 unit right. So 1, 2, 3. When you move 3 unit right, it would be 5 and 2. Only x coordinate is changed, y is exactly same. It would be 5 and 2. So option 1 is the correct option. The point as 5 3 is translated 1 unit up. What is the coordinates of the resulting point? You move up. One unit up. So the new coordinates are you need to move 1 unit up. So it would be 5 and 4. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, the point P negative 3 6 is translated 11 unit down. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? When you move 11 units down, it would be negative 3 and negative 5. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the point M 3 6 is translated 6 unit left. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? When you move 6 unit left, the new coordinates are so the new coordinates are 6 unit left. That would be negative 3 and 6. Okay, the point A negative 4 2 is translated 6 unit right. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? 6 unit right. So the correct option is 6 unit right. That would be 2 2. Option number 1 is the correct option. Okay, the point 3 negative 1 is translated 2 unit down. What are the coordinates of the resulting E? 2 unit down. That would be 2 down. 3 and negative 3 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. The next lesson is reflections, graph the image. Okay, graph the image E92 after a reflection over y-axis. So the reflection over the y-axis, that is the y-axis. It would be then here. That is the reflection of F. Hold on, let me see. Yes, exactly same point on the other side. That is the reflection of the image E. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, graph the image Z 10 negative 2 after a reflection over x-axis. You need to draw over x-axis, right? So here is the x-axis. So when it reflect along, it would be here. That is the reflection of the point Z, right? The coordinates are 10 and 2. The correct option is 10 and 2. Got it? So the correct option is option number 2 is the correct option, right? Okay, graph the image K negative 1 1 reflection over the x-axis. So when it reflects over the x-axis, it would be option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, graph the image E negative 5 9 after a reflection over y-axis. So when you reflect along y-axis, the correct option is option 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, graph the image F 10 negative 7 after the reflection over the x-axis. So which is the correct option? When you reflect over the x-axis, it will be Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Graph the image of f negative 8, 10 after the reflection over the y-axis. So it would be option 1 is the correct option, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. The next lesson is reflections, find the coordinates. Okay, point n negative 3, negative 3 is reflected over the x-axis. What are the coordinates of the resulting image? Okay, you have to calculate the resulting image coordinates. N is here. Reflected along x-axis, it would be here, right? That would be negative 3 and 3. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? That is negative 3 and 3. Okay, the point H, negative 1, 6, negative 1, negative 6 is reflected over the y-axis. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? Okay, H is reflected over the y-axis. So the coordinates are, the correct option is 1 and 6. 1 and negative 6 over the y-axis. Okay, so the correct option is 1, negative 6. The point C, negative 1, negative 2 is reflected over the x-axis. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? Okay, reflected over the, so it would be from here to here. So that would be x is negative 1 and y is 2. It would be negative 1 and 2. Option number 2 is the correct option, negative 1 and 2. Okay, the point Z, negative 2, 5 is reflected over the y-axis. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? Okay, negative 2 and 5, it would be reflected over y-axis. It would be y-axis, right? So that would be 2 and 2, 5. The correct option is 2 and 5. Okay, the point M, 0, negative 5 is reflected over the x-axis. What are the coordinates of the resulting point, which is the correct option? It would be 0 and 5, right? The point E13 is reflected over the y-axis. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? It is -1 and 3. Option 2 is the correct option, not 1. Okay, the point W, -6, -4 is reflected over the x-axis. What are the coordinates of the resulting point? Okay, x-axis. It would be -6 and 4. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 8 math. The chapter we're working on is transformations and congruence. The lessons we have covered today are symmetry, identify reflections, rotations, and translations. Translations, graph the image. Translations, find the coordinates. Reflections, graph the image, and reflections, find the coordinates. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we did today. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So if you have any question, you can please ask. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any.